are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Good evening. Welcome to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and tonight I have the pleasure of interviewing a phenomenal gentleman, Mr. Chauncy. He's Vice President of Team Airplay of Marketing and Media Productions. He's an actor and he's a soul singer. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Dianne?
I'm great. So let's jump right in. Where are you from?
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina.
What schools did you attend?
Actually, I went to Millbrook High School. After high school, I jumped straight into the music business as a young teenage kid, and I've been doing that ever since. I took a shot on myself, and I went for it.
I know that's right. So how old do you think you were at that point?
Around that time, when I first got started in the music business, I was around 17 years old.
Wow. Who influenced you?
My father influenced me, Gerald Williams Sr. We called him Jerry, and he's from Brooklyn, New York, and he was a pianist, and he played with Duke Ellington, Muddy Waters, Jackie Wilson, my Aunt Marie. She performed with Ray Charles. And I just come from a big musical family, and Duke Ellington got my dad into Juilliard. So my dad went to Juilliard and was a classical trained pianist, played in the gospel world, and the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Don't sound like it fell anywhere from the tree. It's right on the tree with your daddy. Wow. What a background. Go right off into the music industry and look where you are today. It's amazing. So let's talk a little bit about you. You write music?
Yes, I'm a songwriter as well. So I do artist development. I'm a songwriter. I'm a soul singer. Any facet of music I'm a part of. Even in music production, I produce for other artists, write for other artists as well as myself.
Wow. That's all I can say. See, that's what happens. You cannot look at the book cover and know what's inside the book, right?
You got to read it.
You got to read it. You got to read it. What a bad gentleman. Listen, you all, I had no idea that he was a soul singer. I did not know he was an actor. So let's talk about your acting then. Then we're going to go back to your music.
I've been acting quite some time, over 15 years, doing theater, stage plays. I toured with New Jack City Live with Alan Payne, Big Daddy Kane, Flex Alexander, Gary Dourdan, Tretch Finale by Nature, Omar Gooden, Cuba Gooden Jr.'s brother, and Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Tori Hart. We all toured together on the road for 2 years with Jacarius Johnson, and I played the pastor, Reverend Oates. And I also sung with the OJ Singers in the stage play, too. We came to Detroit and performed at the Fox.
Wow. You're blowing me away. I had no idea. None whatsoever. You see, I'm speechless, and I'm never speechless.
Oh, man.
I'm absolutely speechless.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
So we're going to go back to your music. How many songs do you have in your catalog?
Over 100 plus songs. I've been writing for years, and so I have a lot of songs, a lot of experiences and things to talk about. I enjoy writers like Lamont Dozier and the Motown guys, in that era, because they wrote from a particular place of what they saw, what they felt, words that, conversations they had when they was growing up. A sugar pie, honey bunch, I love you, can't help myself, and so those type of records I enjoy because no one's writing those sugar pie, honey bunch type songs of today.
Nope, they're not. I know, though, that you are really blowing up over there on that Southern Soul side. And those are the songs, and that's the lyrics that we used to listen to. You're bringing it alive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And with that, with Southern Soul, I'm on the business side and I'm on the artist side as well. So I got the best of both worlds. If I'm not on stage, I'm somewhere making money inside that Coliseum or building, doing merchandising, making sure the artists get up front to meet the fans and that type of nature. I'm a PR type of person. I deal with, public relations with the artists as well. So I'm wearing multiple hats.
Yes, you are. I had an opportunity to see that live and in person in Detroit.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So I know you're telling the truth. There's no question about it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me ask you this. Out of all of the productions that you've done, which one do you think is the most remembered?
I encapsulate every moment. New Jack was great because it came at a time where I didn't expect it. When I did the audition, I got a phone call, and it was crazy because I was driving by the New Jack City billboard on Cobb Energy Center here in Atlanta. That's where I live. And I saw the billboard for New Jack City, and I was like, I would love to be in that play right there. And so the universe heard my heart, and I got the audition, I got the part. So New Jack was something big for me because it was different from just regular black theater. You know, a lot of times in local theater, you do it at a local place. The level of professionalism that Jacarius Johnson and J. Cal Manzay showed us, Will Stone, you know, music director, you know, D Major, he's from Detroit as well. And so I learned a whole lot from all these people. That was artist development for me. So I had to learn choreography. I had to learn my beats and my counts, learn not to stand with my back towards the audience, all those type of things in theater, learning upstage, downstage, you know, stage left, stage right. And so you really didn't learn a lot of that in local theater. You just went out there and acted and did what you wanted to do based upon what the expertise of that director have in local theater. And also here in Atlanta, I did a lot of, you know, stage plays as well, you know, with Anthony Page. So he's one of the guys that inspired me to be a better actor. He challenged me, he pushed me. Anthony will push me. And it was uncomfortable. And so in life, you got to get uncomfortable to get to places that you're trying to get to. So you need people like Anthony Page. You need people like J. Cal Manzay and Will Stone to push you into the direction of greatness. So that's some of the great times I've had in theater.
So what was your great time in music? Your performance on stage, or you being able to produce a particular show that you'll never forget?
I would say been on stage because on stage is like the only place you really get to manipulate energy and bring a certain type of emotion out of people. The stage is a place where I let everything just hang out. You know, it's like, okay, all my worries in the world are all gone once I'm on stage. It's like, it's a spiritual experience when I'm on stage. So that's one of the places that I love to be.
Well, we're going to take a break and we're going to listen to a song that you wrote with some other folk collaborating on it. I Feel Good. And when we come back, we'll talk about the song on the other side.
Sometimes I get the feeling that blessings come by the millions. I'm so high, there is no ceiling, and it's a wonderful day, yeah. And I feel good, oh, I feel good, and I feel good, and I feel good. As I'm walking on a cloud, singing songs I like, what a day. As my bills begin to pile, I knock them down and smile. It's okay, it's okay, we pay them next week. And as I look in the mirror, I feel so peculiar than yesterday. And it felt so familiar. Now my troubles, they seem to flow away. And I feel good. Sometimes I get the feeling that blessings come by the millions. I'm so high, there is no ceiling, and it's a wonderful day. Yeah. And I feel good. I feel good. And I feel good. And I feel good. Why can't I feel good always? What good is work with no pay? Follow my heart and obey. Don't let this dream I have fade away. And as I look in the mirror, giving up is for quitters is what I say. I just believe I'm a winner, and my blessings indeed is on the way. And I feel good. Sometimes I get the feeling that blessings can buy the millions. I'm so high, there is no ceiling. And it's a wonderful day. Yeah. And I feel good. I feel good. And I feel good. And I feel good.
This is Dianne Hart. Be sure to catch my shows as we interview politicians and special guests on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on The Opening Statement, the Lit TV network on Roku. Also, watch Where Are They Now as I interview entertainers of yesterday and today at 7:30 p.m. Detroit Hot TV on Facebook. Thank you.
It's a new day for Detroit radio. It's internet radio. Make sure you're streaming in your car. Detroit's digital radio station for a new generation. DetroitHotRadio.com. Terrestrial radio can't do what we do because we are setting a new standard in Detroit. The best Detroit artists are here, along with all your national favorites. The most music 24/7 by all your local favorites, like Anita Baker, Michael Henderson, Kim,
so how did you find your way back in
and the Dramatics. If they're from Detroit, they're heard here. This is where Detroit turns for R&B from yesterday and today.
24-karat magic in the air.
Detroit Hot Radio.
You are watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and this evening I have the awesome pleasure of interviewing Mr. Al Chauncy. What a bad jam. So let's talk a little bit about that song.
I Feel Good was written by me and my mentor, Christopher Trax Rogers and Evan Womack. And so during that time, Happy was the biggest record by Pharrell. It wasn't a whole lot of Happy songs. Happy is probably about 14 years old now, and we haven't really had a record like Happy in a long time that's raising the vibrations and frequency without sounding cheesy. A lot of people make cheesy Happy songs, but you know, with Happy, it might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Doom, 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 doom. You know, it had that bop to it. And so we was inspired by Pharrell to make I Feel Good. So it's a record about perseverance and keep going. You know, whenever you feel down in your life and you want to give up, you just got to go extra and keep going and feel good about it. Gratitude is the attitude. That's it. Ask and it shall be received.
Absolutely. There is absolutely no question about that. I live it every day. So let's talk about some of the shows you're promoting right now. What are you doing? What are you promoting?
Well, right now, I'm working on my second album. My first album is called Late for Church. That came out in 2014. It did well. Essence Magazine did a write-up on it. And I've been touring off of Late for Church for the past I would say 12 years now. So I had a little time to live in between and do shows with my band. And I'm also doing shows around the country with Team Airplay. So I'm touring around the country doing those things. And my next big show is going to be here at the Juneteenth Festival, June 19th through the 21st at Piedmont Park here in Atlanta. And also Detroit. Southern soul singer by the name of Lady K. She'll be performing on that stage with me too.
And I'm so excited. That is my entertainer from Darion Music. We are excited. She is just over the top. I had an opportunity to see you in Detroit on one of your Southern Soul tours. Did you all tour the whole United States on that tour?
Pretty much, what we do in the spring tour, we mostly hit the Southeast and the South, and then come towards the fall tour, we'll merge out to the Midwest and to the West Coast. So we've been doing this for some years now. I've been on this tour for about 4 years now. And so we went everywhere, all your major cities, Baltimore, Detroit, Atlanta, Texas, all through Texas. In fact, we'll be in Texas this weekend. We're going to Houston and we'll be in Dallas. And also we're going to wrap the show up in Jackson, Mississippi on Sunday.
Wow. Well, I'm looking forward to Lady K getting on there and going around the world with you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A bad sister. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
No question about it. So let me ask you this. How do you determine what entertainers you put on a show?
It's based upon notoriety. As an independent artist, which a lot of these artists are, they go out there and put in the work. They put in the work on radio. They come through us, Team Airplay, get their record hot. We get those records spinned around the world. And then they start doing shows at trail rides. They start doing shows locally, and it just spreads out. It's an organic way. A lot of people want to shoot to the top real fast, but it takes time to organically build a record. That way you have South Georgia, you have Alabama, you have Mississippi, Arkansas, and all those places around there, that's big in Southern Soul, Oklahoma. And then now up north, we go up north now and they love Southern Soul. So it's just building that record. It's a constant grind of building that record and getting it where it needs to be for those artists to be in demand to be on this tour.
Wow. Listen. I can't even imagine. You're so busy. How do you even have time for yourself? Do you find time for yourself somewhere in between all the tours and your entertaining and writing? And
it's a constant juggle, but at nighttime, that's my downtime. When I come home, I take time to read and do a lot of studying. That's what I'm a homebody when I'm at home. So that time is for me. I exercise, I eat healthy meals. If you look on my social media page, I have Al's Soul Kitchen, and I'm making all these healthy meals and stuff that I enjoy. And now I'm getting in the garden. I'm getting a green thumb now. So I'm planting things, and those are things I do for fun. And I take long walks in the sun.
You're doing all the things to keep yourself healthy and keep your mind nice and fresh. So let me ask you a little bit about Al's Soul Kitchen. Where'd that come from?
Well, growing up, my mom, she cooked every night in the kitchen. Janice could throw down. But, I lost my mom in 2007 to congestive heart failure. And I lost my father in 96 to cancer, to lymphoma cancer. So I had to look at those dynamics on, what type of lifestyle was they living? We had fried foods every night. We'll take the Crisco oil and recycle it and fix pork chops and fish and everything. And it was a lot of fried foods and things of that nature. So as I got older, I developed hypertension and my blood pressure had got high. So just talking to my doctors and then talking to Hermetic doctors, homeopathic doctors, and just learning that, hey, we as black folks, we got to eat from the earth, because everything around us in the hood is Popeyes, Church's Chicken, and all these fast foods restaurants that's using all these trans fat oils and high fructose corn syrup inside, their recipes. Even like Chick-fil-A, they got over 50 ingredients or more in just one chicken sandwich, and so we don't look at those things. And so I want to live a long, healthy life. So I just started to study those things.
Can you tell us how to find Al Soul Food Kitchen on social media? Al
Soul Kitchen right now is on social media on Facebook and Instagram, ALCHAUNCY. I have 5 episodes out right now, and I'm going to upload them onto YouTube as well. And then in the future, I'm going to make it into a real big production, into a real bigger kitchen, invite celebrities over and stuff like that, and we're going to have a good time.
Well, please invite me over. I do know how to cook.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll let you prep the meal, because a lot of times it takes a long time dicing those tomatoes and cilantro and onions and all those types of flavors that I enjoy. So I like those natural flavors. I put ginger in there, raw garlic, and make it have this nice flavor and a little kick of spice, and everything's nice.
I know that's right. So you all listen: singer, producer, actor, cook. I don't know how many more titles as he goes forward. Oh, gardener.
And man of God.
Yeah, man of God. Let me ask you this. You say you're getting yourself a green thumb? What are you planting?
Yes, I'm working on it. Right now, I'm planting avocados. I'm planting pineapples. I'm planting green onions right now.
I don't have a green thumb. I had a garden. Storm came through and blew it away. I was disgusted and I did not plant again. I just said, okay, well. And then I'm so busy, I'm never home. So who's going to water my garden for me? So I just gave up.
Well, I tell you what. When you can't water it, just ask Thomas to take the water hose out there and spray it.
Well, remember, sometimes we're in Detroit, sometimes we're in Florida. So poor plants, my poor vegetable garden. But he has a green thumb. I wish I had one, but he does. We're going to take another break, and we're going to play one of your other songs that you have also written. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll see you with the lights on. And when we come back, we're going to talk about that song and what inspired it. We'll be right back.
Everybody look good when they drunk.
I know I look good.
All right. I take your hand in cold. Cranberry. Yeah. With a lime on the side. Listen. Girl, shake your tail feather. And your boots, you're two-stepping into y'all leather. And you're fanning like a peach plum. And girl, you back it up, I wanna freak some. Ooh, turn around, let me see some. If your face go with your then we leave on. Cause in the dark, girl, you look the part. Let's grab a few drinks at the bar. I love trouble, the sips go hit the floor and move side to side, side to side. You might be the kind of love I want to take home tonight. Take it home, take it home. I wanna see you with the lights on. See you with the lights on. I'm a man in the right run. Man on the right run. See you with the lights on. Girl, who you playing with? I like the way you working it. You weave kinda matted in the back, girl, but that thing's so fat. Ooh, don't be playing with me, girl. Once you playing with me, you holding my hand, think I'm your man, but your fingernails chipping, got. Round and round we go, baby. Touch your knees and toes, lady. Flagrant foul when you hit me. Go to back for a quickie. Ooh, you know, some on in your body, you know. And I hope you look good in the morning. I don't wanna be wrong. I love trouble, the sips go hit the floor and move side to side. I'm on side to side. You might be the kind of love I want to take home tonight. Take home. So I wanna see you with the lights on. See you with the lights on. I'm a man in the right run. I wanna see you with the lights on. Alright, wanna see you, baby, before they put that time on you. It's your ugly baby. Here's your beauty inside too. I ain't loving, baby, 'cause everything look good on you. So don't hide it, baby. Reveal the real you. I'm not worried about your love handles. Baby girl, you like a hot candle. Waxing, waning, you're so infectious. Booty so big, about the size of Texas. Girl, you's a real wimp. Round, I'ma buy you dinner. Steak and shrimp and all. If you was on the menu, I order it. After a couple of sips, go hit the floor and move side to side. Move side to side. You might be the kind of love I want to take home tonight. First, I wanna see you with the lights on. See you with the lights on. I wanna see you with the lights on. I can see you, but you know what? My hands can't come back.
Watching Where Are They Now with your host, Dianne Hart. Now, here's Dianne.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now? I'm your host, Dianne Hart, and my special guest this evening is Mr. Chauncy. What a bad jam. Listen, what do you do to get these songs? You just sit down and they just come along?
You have to observe your life. You know, a lot of people have tunnel vision and they don't observe everything around them. And if you don't, you're going to miss everything. The little nuances in life, you know, the way people talk. I hear multiple conversations at one time while I'm talking to you, and I can pull from that. And in my mind, I got different things playing at one time while I'm focused here, and I'm laughing at this conversation, you know, and that's how I do, you know, it's like, it's the way my mind works, you know. And you have to pay attention to life, and life will reveal itself to you.
Yes, it will. Let me ask you this. Let's talk a little bit about who collaborated with you on See You With the Lights On.
See You With the Lights On was me and my mentor, Chris Trax Rogers. April Stormy Robinson, she wrote on it. And also a gentleman by the name of Fat Mouth Slum. So we was in the studio listening to the record, and Slum came back from the bathroom and was like, hey, try this line. After a couple of hits, you hit the floor, move side to side, you know. So, you know, and Stormy had that nice voice, you know, that soulful voice. And me and Trax, we're clever writers. So I started penning the verses, you know. Oh, all right now, you know, I'm not worried about your love handles. Baby girl, you like a hot candle. Waxing, waning, you're so infectious. Booty so big like the size of Texas, you know. And having that comedic, you know, wit that I've had since I was a child, I always put some type of comedy in the music.
Right.
And so also, you know, what inspired that song was, you know, I was in a nightclub one night, and me and my friends were out drinking, having a good time. And I met a young lady. It was dark. I invited her on a date, and I was like, oh, my, next time I need to see you with the lights on.
So that's what inspired See You With the Lights On.
Yeah.
You learned a valuable lesson.
Oh, I sure did.
Hysterical. See You With the Lights On. I'll never, ever forget that. That is so funny. What else would you like to tell us about yourself before I go back to some questions that I have?
You guys know that I'm a songwriter. I've written for Tony Terry, you know, Mr. When I'm With You, I Wonder Why. So I've written records for Tony Terry. I've written records for Portia Williams, The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've written records with Bone Crusher, I Ain't Never Scared. I've written records for Shirley Jones of the Jones Girls, you know, and Jones Girls are phenomenal, you know, Philadelphia sound. So I write for them, and recently I wrote a record for Calvin Richardson that's going to come out later on this year.
Okay. You're busy.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a good thing.
On the hip-hop side, I've worked with Big Daddy Kane, Greg Nice from Nice and Smooth, Positive K, Steph the Sonic, just to name a few. So I'm like, I'm hip hop's, little nephew. They already got a little brother with Ninth Wonder, so I say I'm hip hop's nephew. I grew up listening to hip hop music in my childhood days and teenage years. I was a hip hop artist before I was a soul singer. So hip hop has always been a part of my culture.
So now what we need you to do is take Lady K and get on with her.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
let's write some records. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
do that. No question about it. So who have you performed with? You write their music, but have you performed with some of those individuals as well?
Oh, yeah. Me and Greg Nice done a lot of stuff together. Me and Big Daddy Kane performed on stage, in theater. I've shared the stage with Bobby Rush, Lenny Williams, just to name a few. As a teenage kid in the gospel world, I've worked with Ricky Dillard in the Gospel Music Workshop of America. I've been on stage with a lot of people.
That's great. I love Bobby Rush. I had an opportunity to interview him. He is just so cool. He's a bad boy. At 90, he is still rocking as if though he's 20. I'm always just blown away. Occasionally, I just call him to say hello.
Absolutely. And also, I've done shows with Selena Johnson, K. Michelle. Oh. Man, if I got to go through the Rolodex of my mind.
That's right. That's right. Go back and find some of them folk that you performed with.
Oh, yeah.
That is great. That's great. What is it like being on stage with somebody that you have admired for a long time and then you get an opportunity to sing with that individual?
It really doesn't hit me until after the show. When you're there, I just stay cool because a lot of people, they freeze up and become a fan. I go into that room knowing that God put me in that place and I carry myself accordingly. But then when I get home and sit back like, wow, I was on stage with such and such tonight. Wow, I was on stage with Sherelle and she sung to me. Wow. It hits you later, because when you're in the moment, you're trying to be professional as possible, and those are some of the people that I've been amazed to be around.
That's wonderful. I look forward to being on the stage with some of you all someday. So what advice would you give to an up-and-coming individual in the music industry or that want to be in the music industry?
I would tell them to don't lose yourself. And if you don't know yourself, find yourself, because we emulate a lot of people. You see a lot of artists in the beginning of their stages, they're green and then they change into something else. Stay authentic to who you are and keep God close. You got to activate the Holy Spirit when you're roaming into this world of entertainment. You got to keep God close because that is your provider. That's the one that gives you everything that you have. And you got to keep going. Don't quit. It's going to get rough. You're going to be broke. You're going to sleep in your car. You're going to lose your apartment. You're going to lose loved ones, that you love in relationships because they don't see the dream that you have. And it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt bad. But you got to pick yourself up, and get that fortitude and keep going. You don't stop. Because every day that you get up, you got another opportunity to do it. You wake up, hey, God, thank you for another day to play this game called life. Let's get it.
No, that's right. And then when it comes to practicing, so many times I think that people don't realize how hard you have to practice, how much you have to practice. Maybe it's not hard because you're enjoying what you're doing. Talk a little bit about how important that is.
Practice makes perfect. That's not cliche. You got to constantly work at everything that you're doing. Each and every day you got to give time. If I give my 9 to 5, like with me, when I was in corporate America, I was doing cybersecurity and working in corporate security structure. And so I would work from 2 p.m. to 10. I get off at 10 o'clock, go home, take a break, get something to eat, kiss my girlfriend, and I run to the studio, work from 11:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I get some rest in between, wake up around 10 o'clock, work out, do what I have to do, get back to work at 2 o'clock. Those are sacrifices you got to take to be great, and I did that.
And that's what has gotten you to where you are today.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that.
Yes.
So what do you think keeps you in this space as you continue to grow and go forward?
I asked the same thing. It's got to be in you, you know. It's something it's a drive. It's like a spiritual GPS that keep pushing you forward. It's a drive. And it's something that you can't turn off. If it's in you, it's in you. You got it, you got it. You can't stop, even if obstacles happen in your way, something that's pushing you. It's an invisible force that keeps pushing you to keep going. And a lot of times you have to get uncomfortable. I didn't know that I was going to be a soul singer. I didn't know that I was going to be in radio and marketing and promotions. I had no idea. I didn't know I was going to be an actor. I didn't. I just had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I didn't have no idea how I was going to get there except for hard work.
Well, you have certainly gotten there. So obviously your hard work has paid off without any question. It has
Absolutely.
paid off. So let's go back and talk about, you have a show in June. Let's talk a little bit about that. That's in Atlanta. Let's blow it up.
Yeah, let's blow it up. June 19th through the 21st. We got the Juneteenth Festival. We have our own Southern Soul Sound stage, and we got it for 3 nights. So we're going to invite all the people that has done business with us and has toured with us, and we're going to bring them on that sound stage to perform here in Atlanta, Georgia at Piedmont Park.
What time does that concert begin?
It's going to be an all-day affair. So, I will have the schedule up real soon in the next couple of weeks. We're piecing that together now. And so I would send you a schedule that you can promote in your show where they can come out and see some of the acts like Ronnie Bell, J1, Lady K, Al Chauncy, just to name a few.
So you're going to be performing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I just thought you were going to be producing the show. Had no idea you were going to be on the stage performing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to pull a Smokey Robinson and Jay-Z. I'm going to produce the show and I'm going to be performing.
And I'm not mad.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about social media. Where can they find you on social media?
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and I finally got a TikTok last year. So you can find me the way my name is spelled up here, Al Chauncy. That's congruent on all of the platforms. And you can find me on YouTube, too. It's Al Chauncy. Spotify and Apple Music, Deezer and Tidal and all those places you can find Mr. Al Chauncy. Hit single, I Feel Good.
So you are on all the social media platforms. So you all, just with the name Al Chauncy, you'll be able to locate him anywhere. You will be putting up the schedule for the show and who's performing on which days and that kind of stuff as well up on social media?
Yes, absolutely.
And when you say all day, what time does it start? In the morning?
It starts in the morning time. Like when you have festivals like Dogwood Festival here that we have, Comic-Con, all those type of things. People like to get up early in the morning when the sun comes up, so it's going to be an all-day affair.
So that means we need merchandise, huh?
Oh, yeah, bring your merchandise. Yeah.
Because I can tell you, Mr. Chauncy will have lots of merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
I had an opportunity to see your merchandise in Detroit.
Absolutely.
And you all didn't have a stitch of anything at the end.
Yeah, I know. They bought everything, and that's great. So we went home happy.
I'm sure you did. I came over thinking I was going to get to buy something, and I was like, well, I waited too late.
Yeah, we get people all the time. They be like, hey, I'm going to come and get a shirt after the show. And then when they come, all the extra larges are gone because, they're gone. And you should have got it when you got it. Now you got to wear a large or a double X.
Well, there were some who needed a double X and some who needed a large, and then there's some who needed a small. The ladies were like, well, I'm just going to have to buy this shirt. I was standing there watching people as they were buying merchandise. And I guess they figured if I can't wear it, my kid can.
There you go. What was the best part of the show that you enjoyed?
Oh my goodness. I enjoyed
Did you?
the whole show, but I was a little upset with King George. So let me just be honest. I needed him to sing his songs that I knew. All the
Oh,
young people know everything. I don't know but a few songs. I
well,
needed
you
him
know
to be
what?
singing my song.
Now you got to go listen to King George's whole catalog. Because
Right.
one monkey don't stop no show.
I didn't know the song. I'm like, I need you to sing the one about 2 ton, back it up, no matter how big she is or whatever it is. Listen,
He didn't sing that song?
he should have come out on that song.
Oh
That
no,
was
he
the
normally
song.
he normally does that song in the show.
Almost first. I saw him in
Well,
Vegas.
yeah.
And somewhere else I saw him, but Thomas and I went out to Vegas and we saw him performing. Oh, and I mean, the whole audience sang the song forever. They didn't want to stop.
Yeah.
But no, I was mad at him for that. I wanted that song.
Well, the thing is, with us as artists, a lot of times we'll do our set list based upon the areas that we are. And, how much time that we do have on stage. It may be 15 minutes. It may be 30 minutes.
True.
So a lot of times that's the reason why artists shuffle up the songs the way they do,
I know.
A lot of times in show business,
Get hyped.
in the contract, it says acts of God. If somebody is laid off of a plane, and look at the climate today, the airports be so packed, you get delayed sometimes. And sometimes you got to push your artist a little closer and shorten the show because we have to be out of those buildings by like 11:30 a lot of times.
I know.
Or we get fined, and so we try to have everybody, in rotation that way, Now we had Stephanie Lockett and we had Questlove.
Questlove, that's who it was.
Yeah, we love Questlove.
Detroit. Yeah, she's out of Detroit. I heard her sing. But
well, Questlove is actually from Georgia.
I thought she was from Detroit.
Yeah, she's from the Macon area down in Georgia. Yeah.
But the show was good. It was good. It was
I appreciate it.
There was lots of people there.
I saw all the pimps and players up in there with their minks on and everything, and the Gators.
Don't talk about us because I had on my meat. Do not talk about us.
I love it.
It was cold outside.
Yeah.
Detroit is always cold. Even in the summertime, for me, it's always a little cool.
Oh, yeah, I know. I've been there quite some times.
I had a really good time at the concert. It was a really good concert. And I'm looking forward to Juneteenth concert. I think I'm going to be there for all 3 days. Yeah. We're coming up for all 3.
That's all right.
Hey, we already have our hotel and everything locked down. We are ready to go.
Okay, good.
We'll be
Awesome.
there for all 3 days. So I'm looking forward to it. But no, you put on some awesome shows. People are talking about them all over the country. People I know in other areas talk about Southern Soul. Where do you see the Southern Soul market going?
I see it going up, because people are searching for something authentic and real. They are looking for that family orientation that we had at the family reunions back in the day when we used to listen to Johnny Taylor, when we used to listen to B.B. King and all these great other artists that we used to listen to during those times, And so it's going up. The music industry has embraced Southern Soul very much so. Some of the artists are signed to some majors now. We have Antonio Armani who signed to Death Row Records now. Anthony Q, he's signed over at, I want to say Universal. He has a subsidiary deal over there at Universal, I'm thinking. And Cicely Wilborn, she's over there, with Blackground. And so the industry is actually taking its own, and now Chauncy is with Team Airplay.
Yes, he is. And Team Airplay don't play. So y'all better understand that. Team Airplay don't play. And if you are an artist and you want your music to be heard, connect with Al Chauncy, Team Airplay. I'm telling you.
That's it, baby.
Not what somebody told me, but what I know for a fact.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Wow. Time has really flown by. I hear that little music in my ear. I want to thank you for this opportunity to interview you. You are really a phenomenal gentleman. Wow, I had no idea of all the things that you are doing. I'm excited to be in your company. So thank you.
Thank you.
Pablo and I are excited about having met you, and we look forward to doing years of business with you.
Likewise.
No question. Lady K is so excited about Juneteenth. We can barely keep her still. She is ready to go. So thank you for all the things that you're doing to assist us with Lady K. Could not begin to thank you anymore. So wow, you all, you can catch me every Wednesday night at 7 o'clock on Roku on the Lit TV network right here out of Tampa, Florida. And that's on the opening statement. You can catch me on Thursday nights at 7:30 on Detroit Hot Television Facebook page, where I interview people like Mr. Al Chauncy and other entertainers. Do me a favor, please. Don't forget, go to my YouTube page, like and subscribe, hit the bell, so every time we put up a new video, you will get it. So you'll be able to see us on all of the social media platforms. We're even going to do LinkedIn. A lot of my business people are out there, and they need to know what's happening right here on Southern Soul. So we're so excited. So again, Mr. Al Chauncy, thank you. I look forward to seeing you in June. And give us that date one more time.
We got June 19th to June 21st. Come out to Piedmont Park for Juneteenth celebration. Man, you know, ain't nothing like Black Pride, baby. You know, because we are the culture movers of the world. People talk like us, they walk like us, they act like us, they try to ball like us, dress like us. So we need to know how important that our influence is around the globe.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Detroit Hot Television on the cutting edge of urban internet TV.
What you wanna do with it? If I give it to you, what you gonna do? I'm that kind of lady, you're that kind of man. Touching me on the floor, caress me with your hands. Ain't nobody tonight gonna do me right like you. Yes, I'm with you, baby, let's see what it does. As I move my body from left to right, boy, you got that swag on, you're looking out of sight. You smelling sexy with that good cologne. Keep on dancing on me, baby, you really turn me on. You can do what you gotta do. So while you tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. You can do what you gotta do. So while you tripping, I can see you illin', baby. As we leave the club, you know it's time to go back to your crib, babe. Hurry up and slam that door. The clock is ticking like 1, 2, and 3. Can't you feel this heat, babe, jumping right off of me? You said you ain't never felt no one like this. As you grab my head, we hug and kiss. I said I'm yours today, and I'm sexy brown. When you come for me, boy, you know how it goes down. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you illin', baby. You can hug me from the front, you can hug me from the back. Make me grab my head, babe, I'm gonna have a heart attack. You can squeeze me from the right, you can squeeze me from the left. Make me grab my legs, babe, I'm running out of breath. You can hold me from the front, you can hold me from the back. Make me grab my legs, babe, I want it just like that. You can kiss me on the right, you can kiss me on the left. Make me grab my legs, baby, I'm running out of breath. You can do what you gotta do. So while you're tripping, I can see you tripping, baby. you gotta do, baby. You can do what you need to do. So why you tripping?
I'ma be alright. I know he's cheating, I know he cheats, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I know he's cheating, I know he cheats, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. He came home late one night, ooh, smelling really sweet. He jumped in the shower, y'all, and jumped into the sheets. I rolled my back and turned, y'all, and went right off to sleep. Yeah, I really ain't got time for your lie. Well, I'm finna catch some sheep. Well, but I knew something wasn't right. But since he's paying my bills, I guess I'ma be alright. I know he's cheating, I know he cheats, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I know he's cheating, I know he cheats, but I don't really give a damn. No, I don't. I'm not gonna let him go, no.